Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I'm Naomi, the Brickanista here in Seattle. And sorry for the delay. I have had a couple different issues come up today, and thankfully, I was able to find my second battery. Otherwise, I was going to be really dark. You would not have been able to see me very well. But anyway, I'm really, really excited. Hello, aloha, Vicarious Brickstress, and ahoy, hoy, Brick Jedi. Good to have you here. So yeah, so today is Thrifty Thursday, and I wanted to just mention too that we were talking about how our What, When, Why Wednesday, which by the way, it was just fabulous. We were able to end that with a bang on Saturday. We had a chance to do that in a 6-minute delay, no big deal. Thank you. What's great about video is I can edit that all out. So after this is over, I can delay the 6 minutes and have it just start with the, the greeting. But thank you. You guys are so patient and so nice and so kind. And I really feel very blessed to have this community here. So anyway, just going back to just talking about, lighting and having everything together. One thing that I've learned over, it's been almost 2 years that I've been streaming, if you can imagine that. So it's September 18th. It's a Sunday. It's my actual anniversary is on the 14th, but what I wanted to do is have a bunch of guests on like I have before. And so I'm going to be scheduling that for the 18th, that Sunday, coming up in a couple weeks. But I was mentioning that Saturday, I had the two contestants, and spoiler alert, the Lego Masters New Zealand were on with Remy and I on Saturday. So if you missed that episode, sorry for the spoiler alert, but it was great to have them on the show, and we were able to figure out a time when they could be here. So super, super stoked about just how everything transpired. It's kind of like if you have faith and you just do it, and then things will unfold and just be amazing. So I feel very blessed with that. And Remy and I are going to be moving that Wednesday show to Thursday, because what they're doing is they're broadcasting the show on Wednesday nights. So we're going to do the same time, 6 p.m., but it'll be on Thursday starting in September. So we're still, well, maybe we might even start it a week early. It might be as early as next week. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that the whole series of What, When, Why Wednesday shows, there were 15 of them in total. And so we were together for almost 4 full months. And this is the first time I co-streamed with Remy, and I think it worked out great. So we are super excited to continue with it with Lego Masters Season 3. So we're going to get everybody kind of into the groove of starting the Thursday shows. So we'll have 2 shows on Thursday in the coming months. We're going to have this, we're calling it this and that, this and that Thursday, which will be the 6 o'clock show, very similar to What, When, Why Wednesdays. And then what we're going to do is Thrifty Thursday at the 9 o'clock hour, like we always have. So I appreciate everybody's feedback, because everybody was saying, no, don't get rid of Thrifty Thursday. We love Thrifty Thursday. So we're going to keep that. And hopefully my voice will hold up. I think it will, because I do 3-hour streams on Sundays. So go with the flow, or let the force or the clutch be with you. Yes, let the clutch be with you. Thank you so much. And something else that I wanted to mention is that I mentioned that my 2-year anniversary is coming up on Twitch. So the other thing I've been talking with Shock the Toast, who is one of the streamers on Twitch, about creating, get this, we were talking about panda pirates the other day, right? So we're going to come up with a panda pirate emote for Twitch. I don't know if it'll be animated or not, but for the anniversary, I'm going to start really kind of getting my act together with emotes. I know I haven't really done that great of a job, but it's been hard juggling both YouTube and Twitch. But I think I'm at a point now where I think I could spend a little bit of time on Twitch to be able to do that. So I wanted to just check before I continue. Can you hear me okay? I don't know if I need to raise I'm going to raise this up just a little bit, my voice for the input. And the music, is it too loud, or should I drop it down a little bit? Just let me know. So today, for Thrifty Thursday, before I start on Thrifty Thursday, I wanted to mention that I had done this, and hopefully the green screen isn't going to be a problem. This was the thumbs up Mickey thumb from the Dots Mickey patch. Sounds good, both voice and music, awesome. So what I mentioned is that I've had this luggage tag for a long time, and I don't remember when I got it specifically, but I'm trying to see if there's a trademark date, but there isn't. But check this out. This is my luggage tag of the little Mickey Mouse hand. And it was funny because, it's an official, says Walt Disney World on there. You see that little official copyright. And so when I was thinking more about Disney in general, I forgot that I really like Mickey Mouse. That's like my jam, is Mickey Mouse the hand. You can see that I picked up this. When I first looked at it, I said, what did I do with this? This looks like a cow udder. And then I realized it's one of the hands. It's one of the hands from Mickey Mouse. So I mentioned on a previous stream that I would look for this, so here it is. And the other thing I found, which surprised me, is I looked in my wallet, and Chase Bank has a special debit card that you can get with Disney, so you can get 10% discounts from the Disney store. And it's got Mickey Mouse on it. It's been staring at me every day I use that. And I just forgot how much I do like Mickey Mouse. So all the evidence is there. I just didn't want to admit to it, I guess. So anyway, so that's a little revelation about me. The other thing I'm really excited about is I started golfing. which I haven't done in a long time. And it was great to get out to the golf range. And there is a set of Mickey Mouse golf like pins and things. So don't be surprised if I get a panda golfing. I was thinking I could mimic the panda golfing, so we could have Pandy Panda on the golf course. So it just inspired me so much. So super, super stoked about that. All right, so now that we have that, let me go ahead to the down camera. Okay, so today's Thrifty Thursday is going to be this friend set, which is a 4+ set, which when you see 4+ sets, that means no stickers, which is awesome. You're a huge golfer? Oh, good. Okay, well then you'll appreciate that I went to the bookstore the other day and I found a Tom Watson book about the game of golf. And I said, I gotta have that. It's a used book. It goes from I think 1995. And he has another book. It's called Up and Down and 40 and Under. And I remember when I was first learning golf, that book was one of the best things because it teaches you the short game. So I'm glad, Brick Jedi, you're into golf too. I haven't, and it's funny, if you go onto my Facebook page, so if you follow me on Facebook, not my Brickanista account, but my personal account, I found this old golf photo of me and 3 of the engineers that I used to work with. I was a manager at the time at Cisco, and it's a really nice photo that I treasure because one of the guys in there is no longer with us, and it just reminded me of just how precious life is. So 4+, no stickers, good to know. Yeah. So you can see it's not going to be that big of a set. There's some animals, which you always get with these friends sets, and then I think this character is exclusive to this set. So one of the things that's nice is that friend sets have a lot more representation of different people of color, which is awesome. This is also interesting too, is that they have all these different tools that you don't see necessarily. Like, I'm super excited about this stethoscope. I don't think I've seen one in some of the sets that I have. So this will be the first stethoscope. They have a thermometer. I think this is like an x-ray scan. And then a syringe, which you see syringes in a lot of different sets. This I'm not sure about. I think it might be a dropper, like an eyedropper. And then let's see, a baby bottle. This is that like knee reflex tool. And then a spoon, and I'm not quite sure what this last one is, but anyway, so a wide selection of tools. So if you are getting ready to make a character, like in this case, they made the character a vet with the stethoscope and a baby bottle, and it's super cute. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be fun. But yeah, so anyway, just the accessories look like they're going to be fun. 111 pieces, so this shouldn't take us too long to do. And I'm just, okay, so the name of that character is Nandi, or Nandi. So we have Mia, so one of the regular characters, and then Nandi. And I think somebody might have to look this up, but I think Nandi is exclusive to this set, which is another reason why 4+ sets are good, especially in like the Star Wars line, is that often they put specific characters in the 4+ sets. Same thing with the Marvel. Sometimes you get special characters in those sets. So anyway, we're gonna crack this open, see what we have in store. And I hope everybody else has been keeping cool. It has been blistering hot in Seattle. So I am so glad I have this air conditioner, but if I start sweating, it's because it's still warm inside the apartment. So any thoughts on the new Lighthouse Ideas set? Honestly, I haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to have to look at it online. I was looking, though, at the new castle, that big gray castle for the 90th anniversary, which I think is super cool. But yeah. Okay, let's see. So we have 2 books, And looks like we start with this front pet clinic, and we do the base first. So this is very similar to those apartments, the Friends apartments, where you have the base and then you build something on top of it. So that's what it looks like we're going to do here. So what do you think, Brick Jedi, of the new set as far as that lighthouse set? And here's something interesting, this butter yellow bases. So it looks like these bases are going to stack on top of each other. I have not seen these before, so this is new. Brickset says Nandi is unique to the set. Thank you. Thanks for confirming that. Yeah, so if you want Nandi, you have to get this set. And I was able to get this from Target a couple weeks ago for $15.99. And I noticed that there's several sets on sale at Fred Meyer this week. So this, if you're interested in just the accessories, then this might be something you want. The other thing that's interesting about this is this sea foam color, which you don't see a lot of. And I kind of like that they're using it as, and this particular element too, I don't know if you can tell, but because it's a 4+ set, you know, it's kind of in the middle of Duplo and regular system. Looks pretty cool. It has a motorized light. What? What? It has a motorized light? Okay, I'm gonna have to look for that. Okay, but anyway, this piece, just this piece alone, is really intriguing to me because it looks like 1x2 pillars on the side. So I guess 1x2x5 it looks like. And then it has the window opening as well. And it's 2x8 if you look at it from the top. So it's like a 2x8 with these pillars on either side. So it looks like it'd be super strong. And I'm stoked. I'm really stoked about this. So very, very excited. And I think, as I've mentioned before, if you're just new to Lego and you want to get introduced to some smaller sets, what's nice is that the color palette is already made for you. So this one has, it looks like a little bit of this butter yellow, this aqua, a little bit of coral as well, and white, and the translucent rounded panels too. So yeah. Okay, now you've got me intrigued. I didn't know it had a motorized light, so we're gonna have to look at that. And also something else you can do is you can download the instructions. I'm still old school though. I like, you know, being able to open the books and things. Okay, so once again, Nandi has she's the one who's the doctor, and this particular piece is something new. This is that like X-ray placard or something. So very, very stoked. And this new one has also the character walking along the line, so then that way you know how far you're going through this. So yeah. But I'm really, really glad you guys give me feedback on these sets because, you know, not everybody focuses on these smaller sets, so it's kind of hard to tell. It's like, people interested in this or not? Or you know, so these are also wonderful. This is a cabinet. So these pre-made cabinets with doors are always helpful too. So I'm just going to do a little bit of knolling before we get started. But I always, and the other reason why I like knolling, as you probably could tell, is you get to see all the cool new parts. It looks like the lens piece over the light magnifies too. A new piece, you think? See, you guys have turned up things that are, I have not even noticed. I just looked at the price. But here's this piece that I was mentioning that the character, I'll zoom in on that. So Nandi gets to work with that. So like I said, we're going to do a little bit of knolling here. Here are those little custom pieces that are in that sea foam green. And then we have some of the white. Like I said, it shouldn't take us too long to do this set because it's 4+ and it's small. But I always like to do the knolling because the knolling gives you these cool pieces. And I realized I wasn't on a wide angle, so because can see all that. Here's a pre-printed 2x2 slope too. It looks like a cash register. And I don't have a lot of this butter yellow, and people were upset with me because when I was interviewed by Tricky Bricks, they asked me what's my least favorite color, and I said butter yellow. But don't forget, I do a lot of pirate ships, so you don't see a lot of butter yellow on pirate ships. But this seafoam green is really nice. Is that a clipboard? Yeah, I think it's a clipboard now that you mention it. So here, I'll zoom in again, because the other thing that's cool is that this clipboard at the very top has a little heart, I think, right there. So it's kind of like the character comes in to check on the vet. The vet comes in to check on the pet, make sure that all of the stats are right. Here's another pre-printed pillar. Looks like a 1x2x3, and it looks like it's got an X-ray of a cat. Let me see if I can zoom in more on that. That's actually hilarious. It's got the skeleton of the cat on there. Is that big butter yellow piece one piece? Yes. You're talking about the base. Yes, it is. Okay, this has got to be, I think, one of my favorite pieces in this set. Just because of the cat. In fact, I might use this for my Tricky Bricks challenge. The challenge is to build something from Pixar. And I recently watched that Lightyear and Socks the cat. I think it would be great to do Socks the cat at the vet, and that would be there. Yeah, that X-ray is cute. Yes, it is. It is so cute. So let me zoom out again. Here's that butter yellow piece you were asking about, and I haven't seen it like this. Maybe they have them in gray for Star Wars sets, but you get two of them in here. So, you know, as far as stacking things up. So I think this is the piece you were asking about. So yeah, you do have some interesting pieces in here. And here's the white cat. And now we know that the white cat has the, I guess the only problem with this is that the cat is facing to the right, but the face print is facing to the left. So I would have wanted it to be the same. But yeah, that's huge. Yes. And this might also be exclusive to this set too, this plate. So I don't know if you're thinking about this set, just getting some of those unique parts, I think, would be worth it. And, ooh, I didn't see this before. Oh my God, it's a little turtle. There's a little turtle in here too. Okay, I'm super excited about this. Wow. And you can see we have more of that seafoam green. Oh, we have azure too. That's another color in the color palette. And we have, of course, you have to have a $100 bill because you got to pay for the services. But this little turtle is so adorable. Oh, remember we talked about cookies being kind of like Easter eggs? So here's another cookie that's in this set. So you got to look for the cookies. There's several cookies in different sets that are hidden usually underneath the couches, or I think in the taxi. I haven't made it yet. I have that boutique kind of taxi. Supposedly there is also a cookie in that too. I have to do some research on that. I'm going to talk to a designer or something. It's like, what's with the cookies? What is that? Why do you have those in there? Like I said, I think it's just a fun thing. But like I said, the color palette is really nice. Butter yellow, seafoam green, this azure, and then the trans colored panels too, trans blue. Brick set shows that the 8 by 16 by 2/3 is exclusive. Oh, okay. So here you go. So if you want these, you get this set. And you also get the exclusive Nandi mini doll, which is what we're going to build right now. Nandi. And, oh, this is cute. Here, let me zoom in on her torso a little bit. So you can see all the detail that they put on the torso. I'm a little surprised that they made it sleeveless, you know, if she's a vet. But, you know, the way they dress different dolls is always interesting. But on the back, you can see there's like a paw print on the back of the shirt as well. And I wonder, let me zoom in a little bit more so you get more detail here. Okay, that's about as far as I can go. But you can see that the paw print has that little like heartbeat going on it. And then there's a lot of good detail on this vest. But I am a little disappointed that it's a, I think they just don't want to do printed arms. I think that's part of it. It must be like, I don't know, maybe it costs so much. And I like the fact this one has pants. I'm so annoyed that so many of the mini dolls only have skirts and shorts. So I was really happy to see on the outside that this had pants. So yeah, nice printing. ID badge, paw print, insignia, pen, exactly. So, and it's a person of color, which is also nice too. And she's got this cool hair. This hairpiece is nice too. So if you're looking for just this particular character, yeah, definitely want to pick this up. And let's see, where did that placard go? Here it is. So they have her holding this, and I just realized I need to put her stethoscope on as well. I am a little surprised this is 4+, mostly because I think some of these could be a choking hazard. I don't know, but there's our stethoscope, and I think she's holding the baby bottle. But yeah, there's a lot of accessories in here, which are very, very cute. So there you go. You got her with her stethoscope and everything. And here's the thermometer that I had mentioned. But look at how large the thermometer is compared to her as a body. So it's like if you had a thermometer the size of twice the size of your head, then that's the thermometer that you would be using. This thermometer is huge. You got to admit, it's like a thermometer for a rhinoceros. Just saying, Lego. Let's see, what is this? This looks like it's like a hair ornament or something. But anyway, yeah. So there's Nandi for you, and we are going to put together our little cabinet. And oh, I see. They want, I guess, inside the cabinet. And I'm not even sure what this is. It looks like a little shelf, and then the spoon. They want the spoon in here. Okay, there you go. So that goes into that cabinet. Once again, this trans door with this cabinet piece, I like that. And then they said in your other hand you should have this. I'm just gonna attach this here just for now, but we have the $100 bill. This, they want the thermometer, and then I can't remember the name of this, but that thing that you knock on your knee for checking reflexes, and this piece. What is this? It looks like, I don't know. I am not sure what that is. I'm not quite clear what that is. Okay, maybe we'll find out. But anyway, they said to set these aside. So I am setting those aside here. So the cabinet, the turtle is a bonus. I'm going to move that out of the way. You got Darth Vader, the Scout Trooper, and Luke Skywalker helmet today for $90 in the offer up app. Wow. Is that the really nice helmets that you can actually see out of and talk to? Because I know that if you watch Twitch, Amish Ace has a bunch of them. And yeah, he does a really good job. Okay, so we're back to this. And now they want all of these tools into the cabinet. Okay, so you just kind of put all of these in here. Lena, you're back. How are you? Aloha. Yeah, so this, oh, and I did put this the right way, probably because they did that in a different set. So this is going to be the cabinet and the cash register to be put someplace later. All right, so now we've got our big yellow plate custom for this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if this ends up becoming a regular piece, you know what I could see this as? Like, I just watched Beauty and the Beast, the live action version, the one with Emma Watson, and her dress is absolutely amazing in that. You're tired and busy. I have an interview for a nonprofit co-founder position. Wow, congratulations. That's awesome. Well, good luck. Best of luck to you on that. You know, interviewing is always, it was always hard. It's because you're not sure if, you know, you think you're a good fit, but maybe they and you don't know who else is, applying for the job besides you. Because there may be, you may have done a great job at the interview, but if there's somebody who's more qualified or more what they're looking for, then yeah. Plus, you parted some Bionicle parts today, or painted. Yeah. Well, yeah. When will you know if you got the job? Have they said anything? Okay, so they want this 1x2 azure over here. So just looking at the color palette alone, this is really beautiful. I love the azure with the butter yellow and the white. Really nice. Okay, so this is interesting. They want our printed 1x2x3 here. So I guess this is going to be where the station is for examining the x-rays. Yeah, so I was mentioning to somebody today about how I'm really, really thankful that I got my golf clubs out just last week, because they've been sitting in my closet, my outdoor closet, for several years. It was nice. I was like, I've missed you. I've missed my clubs. It was just great to use them again. And Rick Jedi knows the feeling, because if you're a golfer, when you get a chance to go out and hit a couple balls on the course, or actually in my case, I just went to the golf range. It just, it's nice being outside. It's the whole culture of the golf community. I really missed it. And I was thinking about the last time I actually golfed on a course was back in Alabama when I was at a conference. So I found another photo of me with one of the board members of the Southeast Association of Rail Shippers. And when I was working for them, we had a couple golf tournaments that I would schedule for the golfers, and then I would golf with them occasionally. And it was just nice that I found this picture of Pat McGrath and we had golfed, and I only did the first 9 because I was working, so I had to get back in time to meet with the caterers who were taking care of the lunch. But still, just doing the front 9 is always fun. Okay, so one thing you always got to be careful about with these sets is that when they come in a big bag like this, often these ones get scratched. But thankfully, it doesn't look too bad. I think these look pretty good. So you just got to be careful with these. They tend to scratch a little bit easier. So now, no, I'm a possibility for the job out of the 4 people who applied. Oh, good. Well, that's great. I mean, when you make it to the interview stage, that's when you know that you're definitely in the running. Okay, so we've got the big, and I think this piece is probably unique to this set as well, because I haven't seen it. I could be wrong, but okay, so they want us to put the, let's see, which side do they want this on? Actually, before they do that, they want the white flowers for handles. That's so cute. White flowers for handles. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this is right. Trying to figure out which. Yeah, I guess that's correct. It's the worst when they have a scratch on them. Yeah, exactly. So you just got to be careful with the trans pieces in general, whether it's trans clear or trans blue, is that they do tend to scratch easily. And it's too bad. I wish they would do the same thing like they do with the capes, where they put them into a little paper, but I know that would probably be more expensive for them. All right, so let's see. All right, they want this to go in here. Let's see if this will clutch properly. Okay, all right, we got that. All right, very cute. I'm still wondering though why the bar piece, or the 1x2. May the clutch be with you. Looks like a key was dragged across the door. Oh, you're talking about this one? Actually, this one doesn't look too bad. You're talking about other ones? You have closure for something in your life. It's finally take a toll. Yeah, I know you've had a rough couple months. I'm glad things are looking up for you. Okay, so I think that is very cool. That's pretty dope, yo. Because of that inset, I think the reason why they did that is this is going to sit on top, right? Eventually. So I think that's why they needed this special piece. You're talking with Brick Jedi about the scratched parts. Oh, yeah, in general, yeah. Yeah, when they look like they've been scratched, it's just awful. So this one, thankfully, has not been scratched. It looks really good. So I'm actually really excited about this piece because I have never seen it, and it looks like they needed to do that to give it structure for the second floor. Okay, and then we have these curved pieces, which lock these in. That's nice. It's been a hard 10 months. Yeah, you've been through a lot. I'm glad you find comfort hanging out here and just chilling with us for a little bit. I know it's hard. I've been through a rough 1 month, so it hasn't been too bad for me. But yeah, one thing that I was mentioning Shock the Toast earlier, and I don't want this to be proselytizing or anything, but on his channel on Twitch, what he offers people is that if you have something that you're struggling with or you need some help, he will pray for you. He has prayer is integrated into his Twitch stream. And so, when my dad was sick, I asked him if him and his group would pray for him, and they did. And as you know, my dad has had a miraculous recovery. And like I said, I don't want to get into a long discussion about it, but I just wanted to mention that I find a lot of comfort in prayer and also just faith, right? Just having faith that things are going to be better. This is nice. Look at that. It's a curved tile in butter yellow. It goes right on top there. So once again, the color palette is super, super nice. Here, let me turn it sideways so you can see. So kind of matching with that. I like it. Now I'm finally able to move on. That's good. And that's a kind thing. Yeah. Yeah. He's a super nice guy. I've met him a couple times because when I had to drive to Phoenix when my dad was sick, he's on the way because he's in the Tri-Cities area. So when I was on my way to Idaho, I met him one time. I met him when I was heading out there for the first time, and then the second time it was, I think, on the way back. So, oh no, actually the second time was also on the way down when it was December. So the first time, you probably remember, I went down because my brother had COVID and my two nephews. That looks amazing. I really love this. So anyway, I met with Shock the Toast, and I was supposed to have this present to give as part of this this group we belong to, and I wasn't going to be able to make the gathering, so I met with him and he dropped it off for me. So another 1x4 with studs to fill in that gap, so it's now flush. Yeah, if you're not following Shock the Toast on Twitch, like I said, he's one of my favorite streamers just because he's such a nice person. And if you watched his interview with More and More, he talks a lot about, you know, really treasuring his community and also making sure that if his community needs help with any kind of mental health issues, that he'll stop a stream and just kind of start hanging out and talking. Have I seen the new CMF series? I have seen it, but I haven't actually gotten any yet. So I am disappointed, though, that the CMF series seem like they just get smaller and smaller. Because I remember when they used to be, what, 16 in a set? So anyway. So this is kind of cool. This looks like a little lounge area. It's a half panel plus 3 or 2 1x2s tiles. Yeah. I think I just saw a couple of the streamers who are part of the LAN. They were talking about the Hogwarts Express, and I saw that. That looks freaking amazing. I don't buy a lot of HP stuff, but you gotta give kudos to the designers. I do like how this is coming together. It's a really, really nice little set. Lots of nice colors. Looks like we're gonna attach something to here. Today I read about interconnectedness from a Native American beliefs from the family member who was a member of a tribe in California. Oh. Just when I thought I'd limit myself to only CMFs with full body costumes and just the ones that knew molded heads, they come out with Series 23 and I want them all. Yeah, I think it's hard. It's hard to, I mean, and Lego knows what they're doing. You know, it's kind of like, they know, it's almost like it's right when you think you've got your life together and you got everything you need, they bring out something new that makes you feel like, I gotta have it. Right? I can't believe it got sent out before it was supposed to be released. Yeah, so that happens every now and then. It reminds me of the red thread of fate from Chinese and Japanese culture. Water connects every living thing. Yes, yes it does. And there's also a belief too that, you know, sometimes in your life, some things can't be helped. In Japanese, they call it shikataganai, which kind of gives you a sense, not necessarily of total acceptance, but realizing that some things are going to happen and you just have to roll with it. Okay, that is super cute. This little waiting room with this little bench, and it looks like we've got the examination table because this is where the X-ray is. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, but shikataganai. Yeah, and that's something that you know, I'm half Japanese, so that was something that I heard a lot sometimes. Like, you know, if something you wanted and then you were disappointed by it, then they would say, "Oh, shikataganai." It's like you know, you can't help sometimes, and that's kind of like, you know, you're talking about the interview. That you might interview for something and you think you've got it, and then you find out you don't, and sometimes you just can't help it. This, by the way, is super cool. This is the overhead lamp that goes into this cliff or this bar. And so this kind of moves up and down, and you can have, you know, the examination table. My favorite Japanese philosophy is kintsugi, yes. That's where they take something broken, like a pot, it's usually pottery, and then they make it beautiful by adding gold in the middle of the, to stitch it together. Oh, Wombat74 is here. You finally catching me on YouTube. Well, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're here. We're working on this vet clinic. It's a 4+ set, and it has some unique things to it. One of them is this character Nandi. So this mini doll only comes in this set. The other thing that's cool about this set, it has these special plates. These 8x16 rounded plates that in this butter yellow color. You can only get them in this set, and I got it for $15.99 US. Okay, so, and the other thing that I didn't realize this came with is this little turtle, and apparently the little turtle is just like hanging out in the waiting room. It's very, very cute. You take a look. He's so cute. He's just sitting there. And then remember I was mentioning about the cookies? That I guess the cookies are here for, I guess, little biscuits for the various pets that might come in here. So anyway, very, very cute. You can see you getting a lot of use out of those plates. Yeah, well, these plates, I mean, if you go to a Bricklink store and you see these plates for sale, they will usually mark them at $2 to $4 a piece, maybe even $5, because this has the rounded edge. So if you buy the whole set for $15, $15.99 when you get them on sale, yeah. Okay, so the cat goes here, and what you missed earlier, Andrew, is this piece. Oops, I'm gonna move this. Let me take these floating things off. But behind the cat, let me zoom in because this piece is just hilarious. There is this X-ray of a cat with the skeleton and the broken bone. So the turtle's getting away. Yeah, no, the turtle's here. I got the turtle. Turtle's okay. But anyway, just this alone is hilarious. And since it's a 4+ set, it's pre-printed. The red string of fate connects people. It doesn't fray or tear, no matter how distant you may be. It is sometimes used as a way to describe soulmates in Western culture, but in Japan it is much more. Yeah, I'm not familiar with all the mythology, but I think you're right. P.T. McEwen's here! Yes, it is a CAT scan. And the cat is here. Yeah, so this set, so PT, just to catch you up, we're doing the Friends vet clinic. And some of the cool things are this piece, which is exclusive to this set. You get 2 of them because it's a stacked kind of design. And what we're working on right now is this pre-printed piece is hysterical. That cat scan. You can see the cat with the broken bone. So they're taking care of the cat. Anyway, yep, it is a cat scan. I'm quite philosophical, you can tell. Yeah, you are. Is that plate double thickness? Yes, it is a double thick plate. So just to, what PT is asking is about this. So you can see this bottom here is one thickness, and then you put another plate on top. So yeah, it's a double thickness plate, rounded edges. It's 8x16, and it's in butter yellow. So you probably can see these in light gray or dark gray in some sort of, I want to say a Star Wars set, maybe. But Vicarious Bricksters just looked it up. So this is exclusive to this set. And this character is also exclusive to this set, the Nandi character. And I also like the fact she has a stethoscope, which is cool. So yeah, get well soon, cat. Yeah, the cat needs help. We need help, cat. All right, so let's see. Now the cash register that we made earlier, this little sub build, they want that over here. Let's see. Okay, all the way on the edge. All right, so that's our little register, and then you have the tools inside that, and then you have this movable little lamp, which is cool. But like I said, this printed 1 by 2 by 3 brick is nice. And you have, you know, the cat, and you have this little turtle that's just supposed to be hanging out there, like on the waiting couch. I think the designers have a hilarious sense of humor. And of course, cookies. They have cookies in here. Okay, so the extra pieces we have are 1 cookie and 1 little flower. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cookie in here. So we have 3 cookies. So that's the bottom. That's the bottom part. And yeah, like I said, it's just nice having also another positive woman of color. And then I like the fact she's got pants. The one Japanese legend tells of an old man who lives in the moon and comes out every night to search among the spirits to reunite them on Earth. They have something to learn from each other. Oh, that's cool. I know of one legend about, since we were talking about the turtle, that there's a group of boys that are kind of torturing a turtle on the beach. And then this man comes by and tells the kids, go away, stop messing with the turtle. And the turtle then starts talking to the man and says, you know, thank you for saving me. I'd like to take you under the sea to meet, you know, the kingdom. Oh, Hooded One's here. Oh no, turtle. No, the turtle's fine. The turtle's right here. Oh, you're talking about in the Japanese legend. Yeah, no, the turtle's fine too. So the turtle takes him under the sea, and then he gets to enjoy the palace, and there's dancing, and there's, you know, appreciation, and he goes, you know, I really need to go home. You know, I'm getting homesick. So they said, okay, the turtle will take you back to your home, and here's a box. And as long as you don't open the box, you can come back. So, you know, he thanks everybody. Oh, we get another one of these pieces. And so he gets back to the, you know, his home on the beach. And he, you know, walks around the town and he doesn't recognize anything. Everything has changed. Everything has changed, and he can't find his family. And he says, you know, I haven't been gone that long. So, you know, what happened? And then he starts contemplating life. And he's on the beach and he's looking around and he's got the box in front of him. And so he's looking at the box and he's trying to think, should I open the box or should I go back under the sea to visit with, you know, the turtle and all of his friends? So what do you think happens? I like the tale of Yamato. Okay, so anyway, the spoiler alert, if you don't know about this legend or this Japanese fable, is he opens the box and it's very similar to like Rip Van Winkle. He opens the box and he ages, I don't know, 80 years, something like that. So everything has changed in the town because he's been gone for 80 years. And so I guess the moral of this story, I don't know if there is a moral of this story. It's kind of like, I guess, don't leave home. Don't leave home with strange turtles. That'd be one of the morals of the story. And I guess the other is just sometimes if somebody tells you not to open something, you may not want to open it because it's like a point of no return, right? Once you do something like that. What's in the box? The box is the truth, I guess. The truth of why he's been gone for so long. Don't trust kappas. Yeah, the story of Dorian Gray is kind of creepy. About the photo and how the photo ages, or not the photo, the painting. It's like a painting that ages, but he doesn't. Something like that. I don't know if I'm getting the metaphor right or not. Okay, so we're making Mia right now. I haven't even opened the instructions, but I know Mia's next. So we've got Mia here. And once again, they always put these dolls in shorts. It drives me crazy. It's a painting, yeah. When my son was little, he said the moral of the story, the boy who cried wolf, was to close windows so you don't hear the boy. Kids are hilarious. Okay, so this is the second one. So if you were buying this for your family, you could have one child working on the ground floor, another child working on the second floor, and they look like they're about equal builds. You know, it doesn't look like one is more advanced than the other. It's a 4 plus. Okay, so they want to give, there's a hairbrush in here, and they want her to have the hairbrush, apparently, for some reason. So she's got that hairbrush going. Yeah, but I remember this story growing up as a child, and I felt bad for the turtle being abused on the beach, but it also made me think, was that really an award for the kid who protected the turtle? Do I want to go into another place? Okay, we have another little animal. We have a bunny rabbit. Nice. Okay, so they want this on top of this. And then the rabbit. And this is adorable. Okay, so they have the rabbit, right? And they want a little lavender bow on top of the rabbit. I'm sorry, that's just too freaking cute. And when they do little silly things like that, it just makes me laugh. All right. Okay, so now we're bringing this back. So we have our second floor, and they want us to put 1x4s in this azure. A portrait that gets all kinds of ailments, and he doesn't get sick or die or age, even though he does a bunch of things that should take its toll. Then he stabbed his portrait, and all of the debauchery catches up with Dorian. Yeah, yeah, that's a pretty interesting story. That's why it makes you wonder when, you know, when we were talking about Disney earlier today. In fact, here, I wanted to mention, this is a Disney luggage tag that I bought a long time ago of the Disney hand. And I also, when we were working on this last Thursday, that I wanted the thumbs up of the Disney hand doing a thumbs up. So that's what this is. And you have all of those Disney little mini dots, which are super cool. Yeah, so we were talking about Disney and about how, like, The Little Mermaid, for example, they end, American stories always end in a happy note. But the original of The Little Mermaid, the Hans Christian Andersen, I think, original fable, that she did not end in a happy place. You know? The end of the guy on the moon fable is when he finds them, he ties a red thread. Oh, okay. So that they can find their paths. Oh, nice. Thus, the red strings end in someone else. Oh. GLS. They have the sew on patches at Fred Meyer. Oh, and welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Yeah, the sew on patches, like I said, I like the sew on ones better than the stick on ones. These are 6x6, the other ones are 8x8. And the Disney ones are very, very cute. Oh, that's Con? Con the producer. Oh, okay. Is that your new moniker now? GLS? Yeah, I heard you were going through a rebranding. So welcome. Welcome, Con, GLS. How are you? Okay, so remember we had this earlier as the doors. Let's see if I can do this without having a lot of things. So this has doors on the bottom. I don't want to tip things over. So they're using the same piece, but this time with a trans clear window. Yes, rebranding Con. Okay. There we go. And once again, nice that there aren't any massive scratches. There's a little scratch here, but that's not too bad. So yeah, you always got to be careful with anytime there's trans clear panels in there. So that's nice. Okay, where is this going to go? I'm imagining it's going to go right in the same place as the other one. Yeah. So this is going to go right here. So it'll match the bottom. I'm sad that you and Doc couldn't make it work out. Breakups are hard. I have a feeling that, you know, Doc is not gone forever. You know, he may be just taking, because don't forget, you can see, can't you see Doc on Good Morning Brick World? He's still around. So here's that coral that I was mentioning. So there's a little bit, the color palette of this is very sweet with azure, yellow, lavender, white, seafoam green, and coral. It's a nice little set. And the trans blue, trans light blue. Doc is going in a bin out back. What? What? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought Doc was gonna be on Good Morning Brick World. Yeah. Yeah. So Doc has not gone away, folks. Don't be dissing Doc. He's around. 7 Pacific. Yeah, that's kind of early for Monday pickup. Yeah, no, I think it's I mean, I'm glad he's not gone permanently because, as you know, Doc has been a guest on the Brickanista Broadcast Network a couple times. He was on a Brickanista on the Move episode, and then also he participated in the mock improv. All right, so this is going to be for the printed 2x2, which is super cute. Here, let me zoom in on this so you can see that too. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's the little heart in the background with the little blue cross, and it's got, you know, the dog and the cat there. Now, when I first saw this, because of the heart, I thought that the dog was wearing one of those hats, those the ones that you see, those workers, construction workers. I thought he was wearing a hat, but that's just the way I think. You got to get ready for 5 a.m. for the show. Oh my God, yeah, yeah. Well, if you can only stay for a short time, that's fine. Oh no, did I get another ad? Oh, sorry. This drives me crazy, as you know. Let's see if I can get out of this. All right, come on. All right, there we go. Annoying. You got it easy at 7. I actually got up early today too, because I am a Toastmaster, and that's why I'm wearing my shirt, Toastmasters International. I can now be very proud of this, Lena. I know Lena and I have talked about, we talk about, we know each other from a non-profit organization. Haven't actually said the word, but yeah, so Toastmasters has their convention going on this week. So this morning at 7 a.m., actually 7:15 a.m., they had something called the Candidate Showcase. So anybody running for office would be asked a random number of questions and then give a closing statement. So I'm cheering on a couple of my friends. So I was just watching to show some support. And, oh, okay. There's a coral, looks like a half disc plate. Look at that. That's beautiful, actually. Okay, so what do they want me to do with this? They want this here. Oh, okay. I thought originally that this was going to go here. It's actually going onto here. Wow, look at that. Even better. And I imagine this is going to go here, but before I step ahead, you're hyped that BrickCon's coming up. Yes, 6 weeks. I got to start ordering some parts. I am way behind. Okay, they said they want me to drop this down a little bit, so, but that doesn't make sense. No, I think where I had it was better. Here, I'll show you that this drawing looks like it's farther down. You need to paint more. Okay, so now this goes here. Okay. Clutch. Super cute. Look at that. That is a very cute little set. I am kind of surprised they used a jumper, but in a square jumper instead of a round jumper. But I don't know if it's cheaper than, prices, they have to price things out when they make a set. So that's probably what's going on. Okay, so we have these little lily pads. And once again, so now we have a little bit of green. So the color palette is just, I love the color palette. They did a really good job on this. You have a mock that is an art piece and a statement of pride. Oh, good. Yeah, those do really well at shows. Yeah, I've got to order a bunch of pieces for the Panda Palace. So I got to get on that no later than next week, because then it'll give me like a week for the parts to show up. And then after the parts show up, I'll have to figure out if there's anything else I'm missing and put in another order. But yeah, BrickCon is on. Looking forward to it. BrickCon is around the same time as Scareback. Yeah, it is. Panda Palace sounds like a restaurant. It does sound like a restaurant, doesn't it? Yes, but it is a palace for pandas. I mean, if you think about how names of restaurants are, the Red Dragon or Panda Palace or, Monkey's, what is it? Not the Monkey's Paw, because that's kind of evil, but, the Monkey's Den. I mean, they come up with these names, but if you think about it, is that really where you want to be? Ooh, this is interesting. So they're I guess making this, is this like a bathtub maybe? Maybe it's a bathtub. Yeah, I think it is a bathtub because there's a faucet here. So yeah, so you saw last Sunday on Twitch, I took my Panda pirate ship and I looked at it to see how it compared with the Panda Palace, and the Panda Palace has to be much bigger. I mean, it's about the same size right now, so I've got to really start thinking about how to make it bigger. So I was right. This is a bathtub. You want the bamboo cooked rice with the humbao. Oh. Yeah, well, if you missed what I was talking about at the top of the hour, I was talking about how my anniversary stream is going to be on September 18th, Sunday, September 18th, because it's the 14th in reality, but that's a Wednesday, so I'm not going to be able to do it on a Wednesday. So I'm going to do, like I did last year, kind of like an 8-hour stream or something crazy like that, but invite guests like every hour and give out prizes too. Okay, I'm putting these bows in here. And I guess, am I supposed to put one on each drawer? Yeah, I'll put one in the bottom drawer too. Yeah, so I'll be giving away some poly bags and some other gifts once an hour on my birthday. I've started inviting a few people just to kind of hang out and chat, celebrate. And one of the things that I'm working on, and I'm hoping that I can get some help from Shock the Toast, is a pirate panda emote. So to use for raids. Okay, why is this not clutching? I guess I need to move it farther forward. Okay, it says they want it here. Why is this not clutching here? This is not. Lego is not clutching. Why is this not clutching? There we go. Okay. I'll have a number 7 for the last time. We don't sell food here. We have a panda parliament that rules over the panda world. I think I may have mentioned that I've been to Chengdu, China, where the panda, research center is. And one of the things that is in front of this whole thing is a panda, the Kung Fu panda doing like a Kung Fu move. And there's a picture of me somewhere, I'll find it, where I'm doing a similar move, but I'm not kicking, I'm just doing the hands, you know, and kind of in a Tai Chi kind of way. Okay, I'm not sure what this is going to be. It's kind of weird, but we're rolling with it. Oops. Just dropped a bag. Panda Palace needs gold and red for good fortune and luck and to display wealth. Yeah, actually the Panda Palace is going to be black and white and I think a little bit of gold. So yeah, you're right. We need to have some gold in there. Okay, so I think this is a cart that we're building. Because somebody mentioned earlier that there's supposed to be like a flashing light in here, but I don't see the flashing light. I think it was just a concept. I don't see an actual light in here. Yeah, so we're putting in the little axles for the wheels in here. Okay, so this looks like a little cart. Black, white, red all over. That's a newspaper. Yeah. I know that joke. Okay, let's see. I think we're good. I think, is there anything else? I think that might be an extra piece. And it looks like apparently this needs to be here. So this is where the little bunny rabbit can sit. There's a bath and there's little grooming tools, I think, or the bows, the extra bows, the lavender bows for the, the rabbit. And Mia has a brush, so I think this is like the grooming station. You know how a lot of vets have grooming stations? It's not a lighthouse. I'm not sure about the black and white and red all over, you mean? Bow bow. Yes, bow bow. Very cute. Okay, so I think she's probably, you know, taking care of the rabbit, brushing its hair, brushing its hair. Did you get that? Sorry, I know that was a terrible pun, but brushing the rabbit's hair. Then we have this little cart, and I think the last part will be stacking this on top here. So it is kind of modular-like. Let me take a look. Yeah. So one thing you'll notice with modulars in general is that they usually use these 1x4 with end studs together. Oh no, did the turtle fell over? I think I'm gonna put the turtle here, just because it seems like it keeps falling over. Let's put this turtle somewhere where it can be. It's Thursday night, so bad jokes are acceptable. Okay. Yeah, you didn't come here for the good jokes. Okay, so one thing we have to do is we need to make sure this is farther down. And these 1x4s are in there, so then that way it has enough clutch, but not too much so that you can't remove it. And we're going to put this on top. Oops. Okay. Why are you not clutching? We need you to clutch. It's clutched on this side. It hasn't clutched on this side. Why not? Is there something in the way? Alright, let's try this again. Let's try it from this angle. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, this is why it's not clutching, is one of these little pieces got wedged in there. So, you gotta be careful about that. That's a pen. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go back, and I think I think I missed a step because these little pieces are here, which I think the pen and there's one more little, yeah, there's another syringe. So that goes here. You can always use some Craggle. No Craggle here. Okay, so let me get these cookies out. Get these cookies out. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna angle this so then that way everybody can see both sides. So you can see that normally the turtle would be on the bench, but there's no clutch there, so I didn't do that. We also have these cookies. We have 3 of them. So as you know, that cookies are like little Easter eggs in a couple different sets. We have this X-ray area and this little panel to come down to X-ray the cat. I just think this is absolutely hysterical. Um, the front is nice since we're just focusing on the ground floor for now. I love these curved panels, and I think too having this little ramp on the bottom and the ramp on top almost like as an overhang, very sweet. And then I should mention, where did Nandi go? There's Nandi. So Nandi would be here. So this mini doll is exclusive to this set, and Nandi would be on here examining our little friend. So let's put her into position. So you can see Nandi here examining the cats. And then upstairs is the grooming station where it looks like Mia is putting the bow on top of the rabbit with her little brush. So this could definitely be modified to a bigger mock. I do like the color palette. I do like the fact that you get these yellow double plates that are curved. And also, like I said, the exclusive Nandi character, and you have all these cool accessories. We talked about that at the top of the hour, that if you just look at the outside of the box, you can see all these accessories that come in this set. It's like all of these little seafoam green accessories are here. Move this out of the way so I can show you the box better. So you can see you get lots of different accessories. You get 3 characters or 3 little animals. You get a turtle, you have a little rabbit, and you get a cat. You get the exclusive Nandi character and a Mia doll. And the cat scan, yeah, the cat scan's probably the best. And the other cool thing is this piece. This 1x2 on the edges as a pillar. It's like a 1x2x5, and then you have a 1x8 going across the top to give it structure. So it's actually, that's a pretty cool piece, and you can see it here. You get 2 of those, one for each level. So yeah, for $15.99, I mean, normal retail is $19.99. So yeah, you can get this one on sale pretty often. I've seen it on sale a couple different times. So yeah, I think this is a thumbs up for me. I just think that a lot of people overlook the 4+ sets because they think that they aren't as sophisticated. But once again, a lot of the 4+ sets, what's great is that you have no stickers. So I think this 2x2 tile, this rounded tile, is probably exclusive to this set too. And then you have, once again, I love the fact that this Nandi character has pants. You know, if you're looking for something with pants, this may be the character you want. And then it always comes with animals. So I didn't notice that the turtle was in there until I opened it. So that was a nice little surprise. And upstairs, I guess they just do a lot with furniture in friend sets. Very rad colors and parts. Yes, exactly, Brick Jedi. So yeah, so for Thrifty Thursday, we've been building for about an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, this is a great little set. I really liked it. I don't do a lot of friend sets, but of the friend sets that I've done, this is one of my favorites. It would have been nice if they would have had more of those blue panels to kind of raise this up, make it more sophisticated. But you know, you can buy some and you know, elaborate on this. The turtle is probably named after an artist. Maybe, might be. This little cart is okay. I'm not sure if it really was needed. I guess it's like just the cart comes in and brings the animals in. At least what I like about this is that it's not like the rescue sets. The rescue sets are talking about like abducting animals from places around the world, and this one's actually taking care of pets and existing animals. AJ Suave! Oh my gosh, we haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are actually getting ready to wrap up, but this is the Friends Vet Clinic. It's retails at $19.99. You can get it for $15.99 in a couple different places. So that's what I did, is I got it for $15.99 from Target, and I believe Fred Meyer has it on sale right now too. But yeah, and if you're just parting it out later, these yellow bases are really cool. And I know both um, PT McEwen and I, we both do a lot of micropolis, so I'm thinking this could be cool for part of a micropolis build. You know, you could put this on top of the base, maybe set it back, so then that way the road is in front of it. So yeah, I'm going to start thinking about that. In fact, PT, I have to dig out my micropolis stuff, but I will be sending you something for your collabs down there in LA. Well, they have to take care of the animals they kidnapped. Well, I guess they have better resale value when they're healthy. Yes, you're probably right. Sweet. I haven't been twitching recently, but I felt compelled to say hello. Well, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. It's funny because more people on Twitch, they hang out at Twitch, but I only stream once a week on Twitch. I spend more of my time here because, like, this is a small set, right? And on Twitch, usually people are on for a minimum of 3 hours. I don't know how all of those streamers can be on for like 5-6 hours at a time. I just can't do it. So for me, an hour and a half to 2 hours is perfect. I can work on a small set, and a lot of these smaller sets get overlooked. And you can see we've already noticed a couple of exclusives to this set. You know, the character, you have these yellow plates, you have these door openings that are in this seafoam green color, the 2x2 pre-printed tile, this 1x2x3 pre-printed CAT scan tile. Very, very cool. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite Thrifty Thursday sets, just because of the color palette and just, you know, the funniness of it. Because as you know, I was very I don't want to say repulsed, that's kind of strong, but I was disappointed that there were so many of those rescue sets by friends, because they never explain what happens to the animals after they're rescued, right? So we're going to say this is a vet clinic that takes care of animals that are already nicely taken care of, not the rescued ones. Maybe they do, but that's what I'm saying. That's my story. It's my set. That's what we're going to do. The lack of walls on the top floor is disturbing. Yeah, yeah. That's why I was saying all they needed to do is get 2 more panels, a couple of more bars, and then they could have enclosed it a little bit or put a skylight or something. So yeah, but they had to keep the price point down. And considering you get 2 of these yellow plates, I think you can overlook that and just think about it as a parts pack. But you're right, Hooded One. It's kind of like this would be, you know, in Hawaii, they have a lot of hotels have open air hallways. And so maybe this is like one of those open air things. But who would want to take a bath when you have no walls and a clear window with no drapes right there? So we're just going to assume this is a place for the animals to be washed, not the humans. So otherwise they would have absolutely no modesty when they do it. It's a bird bath. No, it's got the full, you know, faucet. So I'm guessing it's a bath for like the rabbit. They clean the rabbit up, you know, brush its hair, dry it, etc. But very sweet little set. Very sweet. I will probably start using these yellow plates for a Micropolis build. So I'm just going to give you a heads up, PT. It might debut at your event. We'll see, because I also have BrickCon coming up. Are you coming to BrickCon, PT? Are you going to be up here too? Because maybe I'll send it to you and then you can ship it back so that I have it in time for BrickCon. Okay, friends. So we worked on this little set. Very, very sweet. And for $15.99, at least I was able to get that. I've registered and you got the hotel. Oh, good. You're coming to BrickCon too. Awesome. You need the flight. Okay. Yeah, if you fly on Alaska, I think Alaska has some direct flights from John Wayne Airport. I think that's where you fly out of. But yes, that'll be great. It'll be great to see you. So yeah, if you don't mind bringing my mock with you when you come back up here, it'll be great to see you again. So PT and I have collaborated on a couple different Micropolis builds. So we were there at Bricks Cascade in Portland. Then we were at Bricks by the Bay in San Francisco, or San Francisco Bay Area. And then he has a couple of, I think, events in Pasadena and other Southern California sites. So I'm shipping him a couple of my Micropolis mocks so that he can add it to the city. And then he's going to bring it back to BrickCon. So awesome. Yay. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. And like I said, you might go run out and get them too, but those yellow plates, I think they're going to make an appearance in a Micropolis build sometime soon. We'll see. I also have to finish, I won't send those to you, but my Jurassicopolis, I need to finish that as well, because right now the island is like half an island. I need to make it a full island. So I need to work on that. I've got to work on the Pirates of Penzance with the Panda Palace. Don't fly to Alaska. Alaska is actually beautiful. I don't know if you've ever been, but I've been only once, and I really loved it. Build away, yes. I have, but this set, so this is what's interesting. When you get a set like this, so I got this set just because of the price point, and I said, all right, I don't have some of these colors, and it would be nice to have the curves, especially those curved panels, and I was intrigued by these door openings. So that was kind of my motivation for getting this. But then when I saw these yellow plates, and thinking from a Micropolis point of view, that's something that you don't see very often. And especially if it's exclusive to this set, it's probably something that you do want to get to add to your collection. So I would say, yeah, this one's definitely a thumbs up for me. I enjoyed it. Plus, it's got some humor in it, you know, with the CAT scan. It's hilarious. Have you heard about the small town with 20 people called Whittier in Alaska? No, I haven't. So where is that, AJ, besides Alaska? Is it like on the far, far northern type part of Alaska? I've been to Anchorage and almost made it down to what's Seward, but didn't quite make it all the way down there. We drove about, I don't know, 2 hours, and we had to get back to the hotel. Gotta go. Okay, take care, Hooded One. Thanks for dropping in. So, so tomorrow is Friday, so I have Friday off, and then Saturday I'm not going to be streaming, but Sunday we have mock improv. Hashtag mock improv in the hashtag mock arena, also known as the Macarena, depending on how you pronounce it. So I've got Debo Bricks, MX.Bricks, so Maraid, and possibly Jacob Dennis. So if anybody else is interested in participating in mock improv this Sunday at 1 o'clock, let me know. So we're going to run mock improv again this month. And then at 9 o'clock, I'll be doing more of my builds in preparation for BrickCon. So Friday is Sort Lug. Yeah, I've missed a lot of Sort Lug meetings. I think I haven't been to one in 3 weeks. So yeah, thanks for the reminding me, PT. I probably should drop in. But yeah, Sort Lug, for those of you who don't know, go to Facebook. So join on Facebook, and then you'll get the link to the Zoom call. I tend to show up later because the earlier part of the stream, which starts at 5 o'clock, or the Zoom call, takes a lot. There's a lot of people, and they all like to talk. mock improv is awesome. Oh, good. You should try to be on one, Brick Jedi. Send me a message, and it'd be great to have you on the show to try it out. So, mahalo, plenty, Brickanisa. Yeah. Happy Hawaiian hugs to you too, and happy Hawaiian hugs to everybody else. So yeah, so this Sunday I'm really excited. I know last Sunday I skipped the 1 o'clock show because I was exhausted. I had Saturday, we had the interview with the New Zealanders, and then we had a Brick Scouts meeting, which, by the way, I still need to post the video, but we've now been recording our Brick Scouts meetings on Zoom, so then I can post those into the Facebook page. So that's another thing I have to do in the next couple days. Been busy. And I wanted to report to you, Vicarious Brickstress, if you're still here, I found a recipient for my second dot bracelet. So she's going to be getting that in the mail, and she's down in Burbank, so should have a report from that sometime next week. But anyway, thank you again, everybody. It's always so nice to hang out with you and just kind of chat about Lego and just give you my thoughts about some of these smaller sets. So thank you, Brick Jedi, Vicarious Brickstress, AJ Suave, PT McEwen, Hooded One, everybody. Lena has been here. Everybody who's Doc Sampson. I'm sorry, GLS. I got to get used to not calling you Doc Sampson. But anyway, anybody who's even watching later, if you like the stream, please give me a like. It would be nice to. Right now, I'm at about 301 subscribers, so just kind of inching up as much as I can over the last couple years. So anyway. Thank you, everybody. And as they say on the Brickanisa Broadcast Network, thank you, and may the clutch be with you. Take care. Bye.